Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading for you, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what news you can use. I'd like to tell you first about my Thursday drop-in class. Every Thursday, online, 1 hour. Going to look at we're looking at psychic tools this week. This Thursday is grounding cord. So we can't just look at that. We are definitely going to be looking at other chakras and how we might have beliefs that are blocking us from grounding into this reality. We might have beliefs where we're grounding into another reality, into delusion. So clearing that, clearing anywhere others are using our grounding cord, or others don't want us to ground into reality. I'm going to be looking at so many aspects to grounding and really fine-tuning that psychic tool, taking in-depth looks. So this isn't a beginner class. You're welcome if you are a beginner, but this is for everyone, any stage of development, whether you're a professional or just starting and wanting to understand about these different psychic tools, different parts of your own energetic body. So that's Thursdays. There's a link in the description box below. There's also a 12 chakra alignment class coming up on July 11th. And that's 4 weeks, once a week, looking at the different chakras. There's actually a lot of psychic tools, more than just looking at the 5 additional chakras that we have. These chakras allow you to be in more expanded state, quantum, multi-dimensional, larger aspects of who you are and how to connect, and so you can understand your place, understand yourself more. Included in that is like Akashic records. So that's the 12 chakra alignment class. Again, the link to sign up for that class will be in the description box below. So all right, let's get started. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Wow. There's a lot of fire energy, wow. This is all fire energy. This is action. This is heat. Movement, taking action. I'm also seeing a lot of the reds and the oranges in these cards, and yellows, so lower chakras. Wow, very interesting. All right, so starting in the past, we've got the the Knight of Wands, taking action. So, someone moving towards you. Very fast energy, very fiery. I'm gonna say this is passionate fire. This feels like someone in the past who, boy, you lit their fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. So it looks like this person came towards you and saw that it feels karmic. It feels like attracting like, that there's some, this person found a sanctuary in your energy, and they felt passionately about you. Interesting. It feels like this person had a lot of passion for you and attraction towards your energy. And it feels like you were with someone who was not interested. So this could be a partnership, like a work partnership or friendship. As I'm tuning into it, it does feel more like a romantic connection because there's so much of this fiery passion. Feel like someone saw you as so much potential that that you were lucky, that you had a lot to offer, but who you were with could not see this about you. And it feels like who you were with had turned their back on you, or they weren't interested in you. They weren't, their energy wasn't towards you, wasn't working with you. It was away from you. They couldn't see this aspect, or they just didn't have, they couldn't see, they couldn't feel it. They weren't interested in it, whatever the case is, but someone with a lot of passion. Wow. Okay, so now we're focusing in on this person in the past who feel like you were connected with them. They're very controlling, very manipulative. I feel like they appeared very confident and assured of themselves and abundant, but they're really very insecure. I feel like that's a huge secret of theirs, that it's like no matter how much money they have, they still feel poor. So there's a lack mentality. And it's interesting. I feel like if you're in this, when you were in this person's energy, you might have taken on and mirrored or tried to heal this insecurity in them to make them feel secure and stable, but you were left with all there and your insecure energy. It's like you're trying to hold them up so they can be who they think they are, but they're not willing to do the work to really become who they want to become. All right, so why is this coming up in the past? What is it that we need to know about this? Okay, so it feels like when you were in connection with this manipulative, insecure person that just couldn't see you and was moving away from you slowly, their energy was moving away from you. It feels like by staying with this person, you could not find your happiness. Not with this person, not with this energy. And I think somewhere inside you knew that your happiness cannot be created within this connection. It feels like you tried every which way, but there's something about this connection that was very confining, very limiting. That you couldn't be yourself. There were just so many walls and limits to your soul by being in this connection. And this person being completely oblivious and unapologetic that there's no love, that they feel very immature. It feels like you might have, by you doing all the work and trying to bolster them up wherever they're feeling insecure or sad, like you doing all that in energetic work, emotional, like being the support for someone else, created a scenario where they never matured. They stayed And this is kind of talking about Peter Pan energy. Wendy coming in and doing the work, taking care of the lost boys, of nurturing and caring for. And this energy, I just want to play. I just want to do what I want to do. And you're such a bummer because you have needs too. Your job is to take care of me. And yeah, there's a complete lack of that this feels very entitled to your energy and to this arrangement. It feels very unconscious, but you need to adhere to these unconscious ways of being to bolster me up, and that's your job. Your job isn't to be your own person and have your own desires. It's for me. Whew. And at the beginning of this, it is interesting that there is someone, I feel, on the outside of this connection who could see you and wanted you. It feels like you were spending a lot of time trying to get this person you were connected with to see your value and worth and how much you have going on for you, and they just absolutely couldn't or refused to. But there is someone in your past who was noticing this. So, all right. In your present energy, we've got the 5 of Wands in reverse. So this is no more chaos, no more of that chaotic energy of not knowing how to work with others. I'm also getting no more drama. God, I feel like you have created in present time a drama-free zone. Feels like it's taken a lot to get you to this space. You value your peace and calm. It looks like in the past, that's what you were wanting. I want a sanctuary for myself. I want to put an end to this type of connection where I'm not seen, where I'm manipulated, where I'm living for others and they don't care for me. I'm doing all the caring. So in this energy in present time, it looks like you've accomplished that. Like, yep, don't allow chaos in. Got a new beginning, a new passionate start. And again, here's that fire energy. Gosh, this definitely feels steamy. This is a new opportunity, a new divine opportunity for fiery beginning. Feels like it's been heading your way for a long time. I don't know if it's this person, this Knight of Wands. It has a very similar fiery energy signature. So whether or not it's this fiery person who is looking at you in the past and seeing the value you bring to the table, even though someone else couldn't see that, someone else was seeing that. So it feels like there's this new opportunity for a new spark. Looks like you might be in a bit of a hermit mode. So here's this new fiery beginning wanting to come in, and you're a bit in seclusion. It feels like, energetically at least. It feels like you've pulled your energy back and you're What are you doing? Feels like you're creating. I know that's Hermit. Feels like you're really enjoying your own energy. And also that's why, as you love your own energy and really amplify and enjoy just being in your own energy, that is very attractive. And okay. Either you have a lot of options, or this person, this new opportunity, this new opportunity wants to come in. They either see you as having a lot of options, or you see them as having a lot of options. If this is talking about someone, a person coming towards you, with a fiery new beginning, what I'm getting is that you're concerned about someone coming in and messing with your independence. Someone better come at you correctly. If they come towards you, they can't come towards you seeing you as an option, or seeing you as someone they can snare and hook on, like wanting you to be dependent on them or codependent. That's just not going to fly at all. I feel like you're wanting a new way of entering relationship, because in the past that didn't work out. And I feel like you've learned a lot from staying with someone who doesn't see you, can't see you, can't hear you, doesn't care. Where you're maybe in the chaser role as they move away. Someone who keeps you confined and very unapologetic, sees them as entitled to whatever they want, and you as their support system. I don't feel like you're interested in that type of dynamic any longer. You're only interested in the 10 of Cups. Someone coming towards you, yeah, fiery's nice. Sexual energy, fantastic. But it's got to be for 10 of Cups. Ultimate fulfillment, ultimate happiness. Is that, let's see. Yeah. All right. In the center of your reading, boy, again, the King of Wands. This is very masculine energy. So it can be a female, a male, or non-binary, but they're in this masculine action energy. I'm going to take action on these passionate new ideas. I'm in the past, this person was a Knight of Wands. They weren't quite as leveled up. So they noticed, but it feels like they might have taken some action towards you, maybe some words, or they tried some action, but it doesn't feel like it really went anywhere. Now they've leveled up, and they're in this, I feel like you've leveled up too. Now they know what they want. They're much clearer about who they want, what they want, what's going to make them happy, or at least they're moving in that general direction. There's an inner strength that they have and a determination. and a knowing that they can get what they need. They are either going through a test of fire, or they have, where they've transformed and transmuted aspects of themselves. They're wanting to create abundance where there was once complete lack. This person has gone through a transformation or are going through one right now. They're waking up. Judgment. They're ending a cycle, a huge cycle. And I feel like in the past, you woke up and realized this is not a satisfying type of connection to be in. I can't find soul satisfaction in this type of connection. And this person is waking up as well, or has woken up. And I feel like they have woken up. They're starting a new cycle. They're no longer going to, but they just know what they want. They realize what wasn't working and are ready to move forward. They're coming out of that healing space, feeling much more confident and stable mentally. And again, the Knight of Wands. I feel like they're wanting to take action, and it feels like a sudden inspiration to reach out, sudden inspiration to move towards you. It feels like they've got messages about a great inequality and injustice. Maybe they're wanting to come forward with some type of communication and talk about some lies and injustice in the past. Maybe the connection that you were in, or they're worried about the injustice. There's something about how out of whack things were, and this person sees it, knows it. Ooh. And this person acknowledges and validates that there was a huge betrayal. And I feel like this person might feel a little guilty or some type of remorsefulness because they just watched, maybe from a distance, watched this betrayal and the betrayal of you. And but they have now, they've gone through this. They understand you. Maybe they've gone through a bit of what you've gone through in a connection of theirs, and they're waking up, and yeah, it feels like they've got a lot that they want to tell you about. Some imbalance and a lot of betrayal, and boy, so curious. It feels like it's your reading, but it feels like someone else is wanting to tell you something. Someone else's, and it's this fiery masculine energy that's coming through. Yeah, whether they are physically in your environment or not, they're definitely, this whole reading is from their point of view, or so it feels like a lot of it is. And again, fiery energy, the Emperor, this is your challenge, leadership. Aries energy. So fiery energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Your challenge is to continue, not give up your leadership. There's something about you being a leader. of you leading your life, of you not stepping down out of how to be a co-leader, not give over the reins to someone else when they show up. That is your challenge, to not jump into an enmeshed codependent relationship where you give up your rights, where you give up your needs and desires. So your challenge is to not completely let down your guard and get into that enmeshment. We, changing your pronouns to us and we instead of, I, me, those type of pronouns. That you lose yourself in we and us is what I'm tuning into, or you have in the past. And so the invitation is to be in connections and also be an individual. What does that look like for you? What type of conscious agreements do you have to maintain your independence and also be successful in connection? Yeah, there's loyalty. Feels like I want to know that my name is safe with you, even if I'm not in the room. And in return, I also give you that agreement that your name is safe. If I have a problem with you, I'm not going to triangulate and go to everyone else. I'm going to discuss it with you. I might discuss it with others in the scenario of this is a first step towards trying to understand something, but I will discuss any issues and all issues with you, like these type of agreements. I don't know if those are important agreements for you, but they're coming through. It feels like being very clear foundationally what you want in a connection. It looks like both of your goals is this 10 of Cups, a lasting, loving connection. I'm not sure either of you quite know what that looks like, and that's a-okay. It looks like you're wanting, this person is wanting to address something that's happened in the past. And has a lot of communication coming through, wants to address, and there might be some misperceptions about how you're doing. But this new beginning feels fiery, but the end goal is 10 of Cups for both of you. So yay! Don't know if this is your reading. If you're still watching, I'm guessing it is. Let me know in the comments if you want to share who this is and who this person in the past was. It feels like a romantic partner, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it's a family member or a work partner. So curious. And if you have watched until now and this has resonated, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. So, all right, take care. Bye.